Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and welcome to today's Make It Monday event. We have almost $100 worth of product for you for just $19.99. Oh my gosh, that's what makes Make It Monday such an amazing Make It Monday. Yes, we're gonna make something too, but we take product that might be just a little bit older from manufacturers that they still have some quantity of, not a lot. I mean, we're limited as to what we have to sell. We try to get that value between $80 and $100, and we offer it for just $19.99. That is a holy smokes artichokes every week type of value. Absolutely. I wanted to say for sure. So today it is Creative Expressions. I do have dies to show you. I'm going to walk you through the bundles or the bundle. It's just one bundle, and then we're going to make something. Typically, I make you wait until I say ready, set, go, but we're not gonna do that today. Today, fingers crossed I'm not with a customer because we are a retail store. Last week I was with a customer, helping a customer out, and I didn't get it clicked on time. It's so funny. People don't believe I literally have to click the items to turn them on our website. That's how old school we are. So hopefully I have got them already up. You are welcome to go take a look. Please remember, we only have so many. It is a limited quantity, and when they're gone, they're gone. We are looking towards spring. Yay! It is freezing here in California, sunny Southern California. There was ice all over my car this morning. I couldn't get my windshield. I mean, I don't have like an ice scraper. We don't do that here in California. Could not get my windshield to clear off. I'm like trying to drive, like trying to find in the windshield where there's little pockets that I could see. Oh my gosh. I had a meeting this morning, so I couldn't be late. Otherwise, I would have never done it. Anyway, it is chilly here, hence the reason I am bundled up, but we are going to think spring together. Close your eyes, think about the grass growing and turning green and the pretty flowers popping up and ladybugs all the way around. So time to get started. I am going to tilt on down. I'm going to walk you through, like I said, the bundle. We're going to make something, and then I'll show you some finished samples. You don't have to wait for ready, set, go. The bundle originally prices at $97.49. That is if you bought the items open stock. We've got them for $19.99. You're going to get what's in this package for 20 bucks. And unfortunately, we do not offer them open stock. So you either decide you want the bundle and pay the $20 or pass on it. I can tell you that each one of these dies on their own is worth $20. And so even if you just loved two of them, well, then you could give the other two away and you'd still be saving, well, you'd still be saving quite a bit, a whopper for sure. So let's get going. I'm going to tilt on down. Let's open this bundle up and let's get our Make It Monday for today going. Live chat should be going. It's good to see everybody. Oh my gosh, we're so busy downstairs. We've got so much going on, getting ready to leave for Germany, for Creative World. I'll be doing lives from Creative World while I'm there. I'll be demoing at the Sizzix booth. Oh, so much going on. Okay, so here is our bundle. There is only one bundle. It's all I got for you. It's 20 bucks, and you're going to get everything you see. So our first die. Creative Expressions. It is Sue Wilson. It's not there. It's because I have it over here. Okay, there. See, magic of TV. There it is. On the front, there's the actual die. This is the one I'm going to be playing with today. Then I have got Life is a Garden, Dig In, Love Blooms Here. Oh, I like the Love Blooms Here. All the pieces to go with it. So cute. And then I have Sunflower Bouquet from Sue Wilson. So you've got embossing elements on those dies. You could ink them up and do with Versamark and do an embossing powder on these dies. You could ink them up and do a letterpress with them on these dies. So from Sue Wilson. And then our last Sue Wilson die. Love this die. You have the circle to put backing on or to cut a window in. You've got the fence, you've got the grass, you've got the clouds, you've got all the cute little accoutrements that go with it. This one is darling. So darling. It's got the birds, it's got the flowers. So the 4 dies that we have for you today are all from Creative Expressions. They're all by Sue Wilson. And they are yours for just 20 bucks. That's $5 a die. No open stock. The price of admission is $19.99, or you say, nope, not today. Perfectly fine too. All right, let's play. Now today I'm gonna be using some inks, and I can't show you the lids. So I'm gonna take the lids off. I am playing with some new inks, and eventually I'll be able to show you the lids. They are a dye-based ink. They have a felt top. They're very juicy, that is for sure. And I'm gonna be using these inks for today. I'm gonna grab some white paper. And I think I'm just going to ink up. I'm gonna grab my blending brush, and I'm not even gonna worry about taking it and putting it onto my blending pad, because I'm just gonna go all over. And again, I can't tell you who these inks are yet, who makes them, but soon. But I wanted to play with them. They landed here today for me to play with, and I'm like, ooh, wouldn't this be fun? So I'm just gonna throw a bunch of yellow all over. Again, dye-based, water reactive. All right, I think that's good. And then put my yellow back on. So I'm using a Couture Creations blending brush. Now I think I'm gonna bring over kind of a pinky color. Ooh, love that. And I'm just gonna blend it right on in. And I don't care that I have highs and lows and darker spots and lighter spots. I'm gonna be okay with that. And then maybe I bring over a blue. So anybody wanna guess whose inks these are? Who manufactures them? They haven't hit the market yet, but I get to play with them. Love that. Maybe I'll leave the comments on and we'll do one $25 gift card. We usually don't leave the comments on for a Make It Monday, but maybe I'll do that. I think I'm going to add some more yellow in here. And maybe some more pink. Oh my gosh, that pink is fab. All right, there's one. I think I'm gonna do 2 of these just because I have. So I'm gonna start with my yellow again, only this time I'm gonna leave it more blotchy. Like I'll do some yellow here. I'll put some yellow here. And maybe some yellow down there. And then maybe I'll come through with my pink. And then I left some room for some blue. I've got the heater going on in here. It is so cold. And maybe a little more pink. Oh, that was blue, Stacy. Pink. And maybe some more yellow. Some more blue down here. I don't know that I'm going to need a piece this big, but since I'm coloring it, I might as well color it. Such happy colors. I love happy. All right, I think that's good. So I'm going to put these up here. Again, playing with them. Can't show you who makes them yet, but we're going to see what happens. So I've got 2 to play with. I just feel like this one needs just a little bit more blue. Like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Go for it. Okay. Okay, there. So I've got 2. One's a little darker than the other. One's a little more blendy, and one's a little more splotchy. But let's see what happens when I die cut them. So I've got my Sue Wilson Creative Expressions die, and this one is leaves, but I didn't want them to be fall. I wanted them to be bright and happy and fun. So that's why I did it in the colors I did. I can decide where I want to die cut because obviously I've made plenty of room. And maybe I do it there. So I'm just going to trim this on down since I don't need the whole thing. Now this die does not have a die cut edge around the outside of it. This is going to cut into my paper, but it's not going to take the whole die out. Let me show you. Normally when we cut, all of this would fall away and then I'd have the die cut left over. But this is a little different. Throw some of my lids back on so my inks don't dry. Trying not to show them. Okay, so I've got my Sizzix Big Shot machine. I've got my base platform that comes with the machine. I've got my solo shim. Comes with your machine. A precision base plate does not come with your machine. It is an added item. But if you are doing intricate dies and you are struggling, try a precision base plate. It will make your life so much easier. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right down on my precision base plate. It takes the place of another cut plate. Usually we have a bottom cut plate and a top cut plate. That precision base plate takes the place of that. I'm going to rotate my die ever so slightly just so it feeds into my machine really nice. And then I'm going to send it on through. And then I'm going to do a rotate and send it on through. And let's see what I've got. It looks like it didn't cut quite all the way down there. So maybe I try one more time. just to see if I can get there and there. Let's see if that helps it. It looks better. Well, if it doesn't fall out, we're going to leave it in. So now I take it right off, and all my little pieces fall out. And the ones that don't fall out, I'm just going to leave those in. I might just leave in some random pieces. That'd be cute. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave in some random pieces. And there I go. Look at all of these little fallouts. All right, let's try die cutting the other one, just so I have two to play with. So right now, all I've done is make a hodgepodge mess all over white paper. And I'm using 80-pound white paper. And away we go. And here, I'll do that one down there. I'm going to do a wash, rinse, and repeat. And I'm just trimming it down to make it easier to go through. Ooh, those didn't come anywhere near to the trash can. Oh my gosh. If we were playing over and under for how well I hit the trash can with all those fallouts, I would have lost. So let's try this way. Send it on through. Let's rotate that way, send it on back. And then just for good measure, send it on through and back. And as I pull it out, instead of the whole piece coming out, let's grab that one out. Oh, can I do a snip snip on that, just that little piece right there? Snip. There we go. And again, I'm going to leave some in and let some fall out. Okay, so I have two. A little different in color. Now, because it didn't cut the entire piece out, I have to create the frame for it. I have to trim it down. And I'm just going to take my scissors. You guys would all take a trimmer. And I'm just going to freehand my cut. So I know you guys all have that trimmer on your table. I'm a freehand kind of girl. It is what it is. I just let it be. It's handmade. I like my slight imperfections. And I don't try to be perfect. You gotta give yourself the opportunity to create. and leave all those expectations you have behind. So now I have 2 to play with. And I thought the fun paper to use to back these would be opulent paper from Sizzix. And I thought the mystical would be fun to play with. Mystical opulent is ooh. So there's 5 different sheets of specialty paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get 10 sheets each. And they're just, I mean, they're dreamy. Look at that glitter ombre. Is that not dreamy? You've got a pink ombre that's glittered. Now this has got a smooth top, while the other ombre has, you can feel the texture in it, but look at the color. And then look at the holographic. Love it. So I thought that this would be the fun pack to play with for today, to back these on. And let's just grab this and let's grab that. And let's see. So if I back this one on that, do I back this one here or down here? Or do I put that one on there and that one on here? Or do I use that? Ooh, shiny, shiny. Where's that white glittery? So this has got, ooh, glittery, glittery, but it's a smooth finish. That's pretty. That looks good. I think I'm going to use those 2. So I think I'm going to use these 2 sheets and back my die cut on it. Pretty, pretty. So first thing I'm going to do is grab some sticky dots. Sticky dots are a Scrapbooking Made Simple product. It is a sheet of hundreds of thousands of dots. They're on one side. This is a liner on the other. You pull it open. You put your die down right up to the edge, because the sticky dots go all the way to the edge. And then if you want to be sure that you don't transfer any sticky dots, you just wipe your head. Oh yeah, this one has none. There's no sticky dots here. So I can close this up. And if there were any sticky dots on this paper, on my liner, I would just take them and wipe them right off. I just take them and literally wipe them right off, and that way they don't transfer. So sometimes with the heat and the difference in temperatures, they can transfer a little bit. I give a really good press, because the sticky dots are going to stay where you see the die, and where you don't see anything, where there's emptiness, the sticky dots are going to stay, so I can use them again for something else. And then I'm going to pull it up. Some of my little fallouts will stay behind. And I was going to put this one on here. And because I've got a piece of cardstock, I'm going to line up my 2 lines right here to the border that I want, because those are already perfectly cut. Oh, no, I'm going to do it straight. I'm going to go straight, so I'm not going to leave any border. Off, off, off. Off, off, off. Some of my fallouts. Off, off, off. So I'm going to go corner to corner. I don't want to see any of it. There we go. So I went straight to the corner. I didn't leave any kind of a mat around it. And now I can trim it out, and I'm going to trim it right up to the line of the die, so I don't see any of my white. And those sticky dots are repositionable until they're not. So you can move them around for a little bit, but then they're going to cement and become permanent. Okay, so I've got it backed. There's one. Now let's do the other one. And I'm going to put that on this holographic. It's very loud. It's very, ooh, hello, look at me, I'm very loud. But I'm going to tone it down a little bit by putting the die on top of it. And I'm going to line it up here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to show no border. I'm going to cover it all up edge to edge. And then trim it out. Okay, so now I have two to play with. Ooh, see, doesn't that look happy and springy and fun? Love. So a little toned down, you still have a little bit of the glitter coming through, but this, wowzers. Now, I'm a girl who likes to mat. I like to mat, it's what I do. I just mat a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead, oh my gosh, I bet that got in there and I bet you saw it. Oh well, you never know. Time will tell. You're like, oh, I see it. But do you? All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of, I knew I should have left the lids off. I'm gonna, oh well. See, I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm too busy crafting to worry about what's outside here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tape this down because I want just a little bit of a black mat. Not a lot. I'm not looking to, I'm just, to have a wide mat. I'm just trying to set it off just a little bit. I just want a little bit of a black mat. It's my own darn fault. I couldn't wait to start playing. I wanted to play with them, but that's what I get. Wait a minute, Stacy. Now I fogged up my glasses. Okay, so I'm gonna do a simple, thin, black mat. Almost non-existent is what I'm going for. Just a hair to give me a little bit of depth. Best laid plans. Okay, so let's trim this down just a hair of a mat. Perfect. I just wanted a hair. And let's do this one. I'm going to use this side and let's tape it on down. So far all I've used is some new inks coming soon. Some white paper, some black paper. I colored my leaves with some ink just to make it easy and fast. You could do so many of these cards so quickly. Have a nice little stockpile of them, and because the design is really not a design at all, it's very generic and yet lovely. This could easily be a happy birthday card, a get well card, a thank you card, just a note card, all changing the ink that you use. That will change what the card will look like. You want fall colors for fall, use your oranges and your yellows and your rusts and your browns. I wanted it to be a little more happy, so I used pinks and yellows and blues. You want to make a guy card, use blues and browns and greens. And there I am. So far, but not done yet. I think I'm going to bring back this one. And I think I'm going to add just a very small mat of that now. I'm a girl who likes to mat. I think matting is very elegant and easy and can really set a card or a frame for your pictures on your layouts. It really focuses in your eye when you have several mats going on, because those mats draw your eye into the center. So let's go ahead and let's do one last mat. And again, I'm not going to have it too wide because I don't want the holographic to be, oh, hello. I want it to be, hey, I'm pretty cool and I'm winking at you. This is pretty cool paper and I want you to see it, but I don't want you to be blinded by it. So if I do a nice simple mat of my holographic, again, I am a freehand girl. You guys trim it any way that makes your heart happy. I just like to go for it. And there we are. And I'm going to do the same for this one. And just add a little bit of a mat to it. So it's not about always being complicated and you know, using every technique in your crafty arsenal. You know, sometimes it's just about sitting and having fun and really just letting the product be the product. You know, sometimes we want to pull out all the bells and the whistles and the tricks that we've learned over the years. But sometimes simple is so elegant and so easy and so fun. This would be a great class to teach just about anywhere for newbie crafters, where all they have to do is put ink down on a piece of white cardstock. They can be random about it, don't have to think too hard, they just get to play, and then the rest of it is learning how to mat. Die cutting. Sometimes you look at product at dies and you think, oh, that's going to be a challenge to color. But it doesn't have to be. Okay, love those two. Love, love, love. Now, final decision. What card bases do I put them on? Purple. Pink. Rose. I think that looks good on this pink. And then all I have to do is add my sentiment. So let's put that one. I think I'm going to do that one on the pink. Do I like this one on orange? Oh, that looks good. Okay, do that one on the orange. Oh, I like it on the purple too. And I like it on the rose. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I go back and I do this one on the orange and really pull up that orange. And I do this one on the rose. This one looks really great on the rose. I just can't cement myself on which color I want. Nope, I'm going to go with the purple. The purple and the rose. So you could make oodles of these in no time at all and leave them sentiment free. Don't put your sentiments on until you need to use the card. Or don't put the sentiments on, stamp a ton of different sentiments and mat them, and then put these out for your friends to enjoy and use, and then they pick the sentiment that they need at the time. Leave these on your desk at work. You want to be popular? Leave these on your desk at work and allow people to come by and maybe for a donation, I don't know, or a cup of coffee, or just a hearty thank you. And then let them pick the sentiment, and then they can put it on. And they've got a birthday card, they've got an anniversary card, they've got a thank you card, handmade, right there. You're appreciated. Whomever is getting the card is appreciated. Whomever is giving the card is appreciated. It is a win-win-win. Let's put this one on my other Sizzix card base. Wow, that's pretty. Two totally different looks. One is, hello, pay attention to me. I like to be bold. I like everybody to see that I'm winking at them. And this one's like, hello, how are you? I'm just so very pretty. And that rose color just looks so beautiful. You've got options, but we didn't do anything different. All we did was use paper and, well, inks. And just went smudge, smudge, smudge. And then die cut. No, Stacy. So, all I have to do is now add my sentiments and call them done. This is today's Make It Monday, and it's featuring Creative Expressions and Sue Wilson dies. I can't pick this one up. Where you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dies, almost $100 worth of product for $19.99. And for part of the Make It Monday, I have 5 different card bases from Sizzix over here. I've got a very bright pink, and this one is Pink Fizz, that makes sense. And then I ended up using the rose. So I'll do those, and then I played with the orange, but decided against it, and the purple, and we'll even throw the green in there so you have some springy colors to go with. And these are Sizzix card bases. They're A6 in size, which is slightly different than an A2, but very close. 10 card bases, 10 envelopes. And when we put them on sale, they're $3.99, and that is a holy smokes price. They're beautiful, beautiful card bases and envelopes. And exciting news about adhesive on the envelopes coming soon. So we'll do those. I've got the beautiful bundle for you. And then I guess because I use these, maybe you have inks, I'll put the larger Couture Creations blending brushes that have hats. I love that they have hats so they store very nicely. You don't ruin their the bristles. They have hats. Isn't that nice? We'll do that on sale for today's Make It Monday. And last but not least, we'll do the opulent mystical paper because it's beautiful and it just says spring. It says, hello, new year, welcome. So I did these two. And let's see what we have here. So totally different look. Much bigger. There you've got the sunflowers and the ivy. You've got the die that I was using. It looks like they even cut it twice and put it slightly askew so you have a background to it. Oh, that would have been good for those. I could have done that. Then I have, look at how cute is this. That's that circle die with the fence and the flowers and the clouds and the birds and all the little spring water, your water pitcher or yeah, what do they call that? Okay. Yeah, that thing. And your trowel. your water pitcher. Oh, I'm getting old. And then we have here, again, the beautiful sunflowers in a DL or a slimline size card. I have here, it's just using the fence with the flowers. Look at how pretty the clouds. Look at how beautiful is that. That screams spring. Hello, spring. And last but not least, this is pretty too. This is the one we used today, and then the two that I did. So, $20. You can't go wrong for $20. Buy the set, share it, maybe two of them or two out of the three, or I'm sorry, 3 out of the 4 speak to you. And the other one, give off to a friend. Or maybe they all speak to you and you just love them all. I love Life's a Garden. I love these. Those are beautiful leaves, aren't they? They're just beautiful. So you don't have to wait for Ready, Set, Go. It's already available. I knew better than using the ink. I knew I should have waited. I should have waited and just played with it, but I was so excited I couldn't wait, and this was the first chance I was gonna get to play today, and I thought, how bad could it be? I'll just make sure that the lids don't show, so the manufacturer, because it is what it is. All right, you guys, it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, with today's Make It Monday event. It's all online. It is limited. Expedited shipping is available. Just read the little terms and conditions, and we'll get your orders out to you as quickly as we possibly can. And I hope you enjoyed today. I'm so excited. I will be back on Thursday for our next New For You video, where I do bring you the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers, all value priced. Oh, it's such a beautiful, I think there's 4 bundles and they're all beautiful. Oh my gosh. So Thursday coming up is our next New For You. So I changed the name of Thursdays. As opposed to giving every manufacturer their own name, it was getting too hard for me to remember. So I renamed it New For You, and every manufacturer is going to fall under that, and I think that's the best way to do it. And then of course Saturdays, I'm here for Saturday with Stacy's YouTube classes, where they're full-length, commercial-free, technique-based. And starting on January 23rd will be our first Take Two Tuesday, which will be an overview of exactly what Take Two Tuesdays are. All right, you guys, I'll see you Thursday. Thanks for being here with me. And until then, bye. I'm Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. See ya.